All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Spring Forest Qigong every day. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, certified practice group leader, and very, very grateful practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. And I'm so honored to be here with you today. Now, because I always get so excited, I like to say, announce who's going to be here next week for you ahead of time. So you will be honored to be practicing with Amy Romano, who is also a certified trainer with Spring Forest Qigong. But she is a student and master of many other modalities. And she uses her knowledge and wisdom to help all of her clients find that they have self-healing abilities. So just like Master Lynn says, I'm a healer, you're a healer too. So you will be enjoying her practice next week. So every time I do a practice, I like to have an intention. And if you take in level 1, Chi activation, that's the first thing we do is we come up with our intention for the class, the intention. What do you want to get out of learning all of level 1 and beyond? So I do that with my Good Morning Bouncing every day, and I'm on Facebook, Heart Heals. You can find me there at 7:30 Central. And I'm so grateful for all my practitioners that are with me now who have followed. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And so we've been for this last month focusing overall theme on peace. And so today's is peaceful presence. So they help me to bring in and start the vibration of peaceful presence so that I could bring it here for you. And what we're doing is think about radiating calmness and tranquility and having a sense of security and ease. So let's start our practice already with that beautiful, peaceful presence around us. So our feet are shoulder or hip distance apart. We have a little softness in our knees. So bend those knees down a little bit. Elbows come out, fingers are open, smile on your face. And remember, smile stands for start my internal love engine. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. That's going to connect our front and back main energy channels. And Master Lin says, our chi is running at 100,000 times the speed of light in these channels. So we're really getting cleared out. And then those channels feed in all the other channels and meridians of the body. So maybe you can start to feel, wow, I am amazing. The peaceful presence within you, right? So we've got our elbows out. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth, and you're going to tuck your chin in a little bit to align the neck with the rest of the spine. And let's focus on our breathing. So breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And when you breathe out, let's let it just teach us. So breathing out and allow it to just go as long as it wants to. And then soften your shoulders, soften your rib cage, and realize you're going to breathe in again. You're going to let your body breathe in for you. So you're going to breathe like this. And this is a wonderful thing to do anytime you're feeling stressed. And allow your body to breathe. So when we let go, we breathe out, then we can breathe in. And as you're enjoying that breathing, feel the earth underneath your feet and know that your body's made from the earth and Mother Earth loves you. And feel that peaceful presence of the earth coming up through your body. Stop at your lower dantian, say good morning, lower dantian, good morning, middle dantian, as it slowly comes up through your whole body out into the universe. And there's a brilliant sun there. And feel the rays of love and light and healing coming down from that sun. And guess what? I love to think about it as everyone who's ever loved you and everyone you've ever loved. And you won't even know everything and everyone who's ever loved you. and feel that peaceful presence coming through. And in that joy and happiness, you just start bouncing. You bounce from the knees. And if you started ahead of me, excellent. You're listening to your own self, because that's what we're learning. Master Lin has given us these beautiful tools to help us to listen to our own chi, listen to our own life force guiding us every day. And let's take our hands up over our heads. Now, if you join me in the morning for Good Morning Bouncing, we do this for 5 minutes with our hands over our head, because Master Lin said, if you bounce for 5 minutes with your hands over your head within an hour of waking up every day, you live to 100. So I'll see you in 60, no, not 60, I'm 60 already. Okay, I'll see you in 36 and a half years. Wouldn't that be something? So let your hands just flap at the wrists. Try not to control them, because you know what? Your hands do so much work for you. Your hands and your wrists doing work for you all day. So let's just give them a little massage. Just by the knees. The knees are doing all the work, or the muscles in the legs, by us bouncing up and down. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's take the hands back down. Continue bouncing if that works for you, and let the shoulders guide us side to side. Your hands are just gonna go around like a maypole, one of those fun toys. And open, 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 and just be so grateful. And think about your week and maybe things that you want to do. Maybe you're going to go out and have some fun, climb a mountain this week. That'd be awesome. And then relax down. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So beautiful. Now I like to add in shoulder shrugs. So last year I had fallen down and got a concussion. And a month or so after, someone asked a question about how to help the brain on the healing connection, and Master Lin suggested these shoulder shrugs. So I've been doing it since then. So let's do that together. So lift your shoulders up to your ears. So you're just kind of lifting them up. You're not trying to, power it. Just lift them up. And then your head, you go back and you scrunch back just a little, like you're trying to glue them together. Tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth. Continue to breathe. I know when I started, it was very hard for me to breathe. And then after about 9 seconds, then you release down slowly. And then the spinal fluid actually is brought up the spine and bathes the brain. I like to think of a whale spouting. And let's do that 2 more times. So shoulders come up, head goes back. And if it feels very tight and stuff in here, you just do exactly what you can do and no more. Because that's how mine was. I felt a lot of inflammation when I first was doing it. And that'll change over time. And that is beautiful, because it's going to show you how you are healing yourself. Let's do 1 more. Shoulders come up, head goes back. And you can feel chi from the earth coming up through your body and your spine. And then as you release down, feel it going up even past your head out into the universe. Feel that connection. That's pretty wild. All right, so now we'll continue with the tapping and cupping. And we start with the cheekbones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the beginning of the eyebrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just doing that clears the front and back main energy channel. That's why we touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. To connect those two, take your either hand, cup it, lean forward a little bit, and cup the top of your head. And we're going to continue with our 9s. And then the base of your head. You can hold your forehead with 1 hand if you wish. I kind of like doing that, because once I started doing that, I realized I could feel the vibration. Because as we're doing these cupping and tapping movements, we want to feel the vibration, not just where you are. So it's not like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you want to have, and you don't want to, no nail guns or anything, but you want to have it firm enough that you can feel that vibration in the back of your body, or the front if you're the back of your head. See? Okay. So now we'll clap our hands to stimulate our heart. And go to the left. We start on the left of the inside of the elbow. So go right in with the crease and cup here. And we're helping the lungs. So we're going back and forth, helping the heart and the lungs. back to the heart, and now back to the lungs. So this is called the window of the lungs, and I love this one. I'll pay more attention to telling you what I'm doing this time. We're going to clap first. Inside left elbow. Inside right elbow. Underarm left side. Right side. Window of the lungs. And the other side. Awesome. And when we're doing this, we're going to remember to have our knees still slightly bent. So we'll cup our kidneys. I like to do this at the beginning and the end. Say hello to my kidneys, and then rub with the backs of our hands and rub with the palms of our hands. And then you can hold them here. Just hold them. Breathe in and feel your kidneys just full of chi. You're just getting a beautiful download of chi for your day. Then we'll come down to the tailbone and tap. We want to have an open fist or open hand or loose fist, and then folding our thumbs in. And you can do them either this way or kind of like that. And we're going to find the bone, go back to where there's a little dimple, and tap the hips. Coming down to the knees, we're going to cup the tops of the knees. Reach around to the backs. Both sides left and right. And I do want to make one little note here. I can't see the messages. Thank you for all these beautiful messages. So if you have a question or something or a comment that you really want to tell me about, either go on YouTube afterwards or email me at heartheals.susan@gmail.com. Okay, because I'm not ignoring you. I just can't find them. All right. So beautiful, beautiful. So that's all our active exercises. So let's just take a breath in and a breath out. And we'll slowly move our breathing to in and out through the nose and feel the earth energy just coming up, and then the universe splashing down, and feel the presence of the earth. So let's do that again. Just bring it up like a wave, and then feel the heavens joining you and down. And you could breathe in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. If that happens, that just means you're detoxing more, detoxifying. So let it all happen. And start to feel that presence. So we're going to get into beginning of the universe position, feet shoulder hip distance apart, knees bent, shoulders relaxed. Just like before, elbows out, fingers open, smile on our face. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth and tuck your chin in a little bit. And feel the presence of your chi. That's peaceful presence, isn't it? Feel the presence of your chi, the presence of your breath. Feel the presence of your heartbeat, circulation. Can you feel your chi field? How beautiful is that? One of Master Lin's meditations in the 5-element course. And he says, you are beautiful, you are wonderful, you are powerful. So let's let that resonate through us as we enter song. And there we are, like a pine tree at the beginning of the universe, and every possibility is available to us. And we use the password Master Lin gave us to connect to the highest vibration of unconditional love, the chi field of the universe. So we say, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And then we bring what's most divine for ourselves, our creator, our family, our animals. Maybe you just love the Milky Way, the dolphins, or loons or herons, butterflies, dragonfly, whatever you feel so trustful for, and you pardon me, is a healing vibration, that peaceful presence. And ask for what you want. So we're bringing in peaceful presence for all of us. And then put yours in this beautiful chi circle as well. And know that we're all supporting each other. And so grateful to do so. And what we're going to do today is we're going to bring our hands out and up. I'm going to try not to hit my wall. And over our heads. And you can't see me too much because I can't go back too far, but that's okay. And I'm holding my hands up like I'm holding a beach ball. And then this is called connecting heaven and earth. So how beautiful is that? And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing in peaceful energy. So let's just hold our position here for a moment with our feet still bent. Knees still bent. Maybe you want to bend a little bit more, but you don't need to because we're going to do it in this movement. And bring in peace and realize that any anxiety, any overthinking, any worries are going to release so easily when we do this. So breathing in, we let our body lower even just a teeny bit at the knees. And then we straighten out when we breathe back out. We straighten up when we breathe back out. So breathing in, lower down, and have fun with it. The universe likes to play. If the universe didn't like to play, everything would be colorless, right? There might be just one flower, one tree, one animal. The universe likes to play. So allow yourself to play with peace. And let that peaceful energy come through all the pores of your skin as you breathe in. And swirl around and go into every single organ, tissue, and cell. Into your bones and your bone marrow. And you can bring in the color yellow if you want, or any earth color, because this is the element of earth, being the soil. And in our bodies, that is represented by our spleen and our stomach and our pancreas. So just enjoy that peaceful presence as it goes in and out and through you. When I was doing our practice this morning, the image came of, breathing in and letting go and breathing in as a ride, like at Disney. And there's always another car coming, and you get in the car, and then it might go round and round and upside down. And then you come back, and then it comes out. People get in and out, and it just keeps going. It keeps going so that no matter what's going on in between, right? The ups and downs and the screams and the delight. And so kind of think of that with this peaceful presence. It's always there. It's actually giving you a lot of fun. And it's there to support you as well. We're breathing in yellow light or brown, orange. Let it go in through all your cells and loosen and soften. Soften, soften, soften. And you can go even from the top of your head and just pour, like you're pouring paint into your fingertips and the top of your head and your shoulders. You're pouring this paint of peacefulness. And allow it to do its magic. And any anxiety, overthinking, anything that you no longer need, happily transforms into something beautiful. and flies out of your body back to the universe, back to where it belongs. So we're going to let go so that we can breathe in another breath. And letting go is not always easy, because that means that we're getting back on that ride and we don't know what kind of twists there are. And that's okay, because we're supported. Can you feel the presence? Can you feel your chi field? Can you feel everyone here today and the ones watching at any other time? All together, having such a beautiful time, beautiful experience of healing. I'm going to actually be quiet. I know I hear you giggling. And let you experience this. And of course, it's good, better, best. So remember, if you need to take your arms down for a while, or if you're sitting or lying down, no worries. Just anything you can't do physically, use your visualization. Let go. And when you finish the next movement, stay upright with your knees still softened for a moment or two or three or four, and just take a breath in and out and feel that flow of peace from the earth coming up, from the heavens coming down, becoming part of you, releasing out. And when you're ready, face your hands outward and really slowly come down and feel your chi field as if you're putting your hands through already firm jello. And you can feel that chi. That's what you cultivated together. And you slowly come down, so grateful. And you might see colors. So depending how you experience energy, you could be having smells, colors, tastes. You could get more saliva. You could be really hot or cold or tingly, or you could have none of that. And it's all perfect. All right, that was beautiful. So let's gather ourselves together And we'll focus on the lower dantian. So while you're practicing, your energy light might have come to the middle dantian. And now we're just gonna, if you feel it there, just gently bring it back to the lower dantian, and then invite all that qi you cultivated to form a beautiful ball of light. And we're going to let it spin. We're going to spin it, spin it, spin it, and send it in a clockwise spin. And then guess what? It's going to get smaller and brighter as it condenses down. Smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, as it goes faster and faster and faster, until finally it's going to solidify into what we call a dawn. And you can have fun with that too. Today, for some reason, I have a little giraffe crystal, so there we go. And I'm going to tuck it deep behind my navel. So there you go. And then just take a breath in and out, and just enjoy this time together in this peaceful presence of each other and all of, we had like the whole universe or many universes with us, I think, today. Rub your hands together. When you're ready, open your eyes, and we'll take the first two fingers and slide them up the sides of the nose, around the face and down the chin. And we are helping to bring that qi and keep it in, so it's like, okay, we take that qi lotion and spread it on our face. And then there are all these qi buttons around your face that's connecting to all the different parts of your, all your different organ systems. So we're going to take our fingers now, and we want the fingertips to touch the scalp as we run along the scalp front to back. Do that a few times. And then form your hands into cups, and we'll go in the same direction. And then we can come to the back of our head and cup again. And I like to do this C7 and massage that here too, because that really shows you how much you have changed, because it's very supple at this point. So very, very good. Now we'll rub our ears top to bottom, pull our earlobes. And when you're doing it on your own, you might want to do 9 times, because that is, usually my ears get really hot by the end of that. So experiment with that, because the ears are just like the sides of the face and is connected to all over your body. Then just stretch out your left arm, and we'll tap and tap up and down, and switch over to the right side. And just be so joyful, and come from in the front of the body, and then under your arms down one side and down the other side. And cup your kidneys again. Rub with the backs of your hands and the palms. And let's just hold them again. Take a breath in and out. Bring in all the chi, all the energy. That maybe you've got some project you were thinking you want to start. Now you've got all the energy for the whole week to do it. How's that sound? Tap your tailbone. And then before we go to our hips, let's just do some belly rubs. So we're going to start on the right side, go across and down on the left. So up on the right, down on the left. And then we'll come back to the hips. And cup your knees. And then come around to the backs. Both sides left and right. And let's finish off with one giant 10,000 hand breath in. Let 10,000 hands come out of your body, collecting all the gifts of the universe. Bring your hands together. Let them come down at the top of your head. Accept the gifts and the responsibility to give them as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Say thank you to Master Lin, to the teachings, to the teachers, and to each other. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.